What's going on?
There was no sound.
I don't know what's going on there. It worked fine just before. Oh, there we go. I've turned it down. I can see it there.
We're just going with the silent intro these days. It's how we roll.
Yeah. Look, we'll get there. I would say I'm working. Each time it comes back around to my channel, it just gets classier and classier. So in a month's time, she'll be just Mickey Mouse. How are we, lads? What's going on?
Good, mate.
Well,
Happy to be here.
that's the way. We'll have a quick skim through the chat. Got Donna's in.
Hey, Donna.
Staying in your own lane. Good old chat's doing the jumping shit already. Samantha is in. Oh, lost it. Reg. Is that Raucous, Reg?
Raucous.
Reggie.
Toby's in. I just snuck past Toby in the thrift challenge today, and I made a note of that to him. But I think he's going to be back in front probably already by now, the way he was talking. Rob's in. How you going, Rob? Kaz.
That's Reselling.
Mossy. Maddie's in. I've seen Maddie had a box of it. Did you see that one?
Maddie had a new haircut.
Some random bald guy. I don't know. What's
Yeah.
He should have left the mohawk.
Should have left the mohawk. Yeah.
The mohawk was cool.
Ben's in.
Benny.
Oz Riley.
Chris.
The Modern Retro's up the pies. Yeah, the pies got up. Zach's in. How are you, Zach?
We'll be flipping.
Jazz and Mum listening from the living room.
Yes, he is.
Tamara. Paul's in. Sam's in. I can't keep up here. Susan. Rack Rated. G'day, everyone. Welcome. How you going?
Hello.
What's up?
How you doing?
So, how's the week been, boys? Brad? Good week?
Good.
Slow week?
Yeah. Pretty decent. Solid sales all the way through. Couple slower sort of days, but nothing bad. Cruising along, listing up, busy. We've got Jazz's mum with us at the moment, so she's doing a bit of an apprenticeship, and she's looking after us as well, which is nice. Organising some dinner and that for us. So yeah, it's good to have her here.
Yeah.
I hope you're paying her well.
We're paying her in drinks, and actually she's paying us with drinks. A bed, we're paying her with a bed, and our company. Yeah, that's
the main thing. That's the main thing. Drew, how about you guys? Cruising along nicely?
Yeah, it was a similar week to Brad, I guess. There was a couple of days where eBay really died off there. But yeah, picked up later in the week. Got a couple of nice sales through Friday and yesterday, so can't complain at all. Definitely a huge month, so looking forward to waiting until the end of tomorrow to see what the final sort of number is. But yeah, very good overall. Yeah,
it's always good to hear. You guys keep building and building. There'll be a live stream this week. Really?
Next Saturday we'll do a
bit of a light. What's
50% up, 50.
So do we get 40 items then if there's been
I might have to push it to 30. Well, that's 25 minimum, maybe 30.
Boom.
Oof.
Oh, shit, it's the end of the month already. I didn't even realize it was the end of the month. Yeah. Well, we had a good week in the middle of the week. It was funny because last weekend when we started moving all this office around and all that stuff, turning into an eBay room, it all just started cranking for some reason. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. But it all started cranking, and then Thursday, Friday, then we had nothing. And we're like, that's weird. But then over the weekend, we've had all massive sales. So yeah, it's been weird. It's been weird. So it's been going good though. It's been going good.
That's all right. Anyone that doesn't actually know where you are at the minute, we were scoping this out before we went live. But give us a tour of the new office there, mate.
You want to? All right, the new office. This was the theatre room. This was the theatre room, and we've taken the office now is just eBay room. This is now my computer room and office. So we've got all the this is as far as the camera will go. There's all the Ultimate Warriors and Hulk Hogan's up there. Ultimate Warriors and Hulk Hogan's, and computer and me head. And those are framed pictures. This was because it was the theatre room. So there's the old cinema couch and the old big TV, 65-inch on the wall, so we can play some video games.
I seen something that I liked there. I've seen a guitar sitting in the corner. How do we get you to sing us a song?
You don't want to hear my songs.
No, you don't know how. Yeah.
I might have
channel. Your channel might get blocked.
How about what if we go for like total? If we hit 30 likes tonight, will you sing us a little
Fuck that! You can get 60 likes.
Oh yeah, I don't know if we get 60 in. To be honest, we're sitting on 30, so 30 people in. So look, we can try.
I haven't picked that up for a while, so that needs some good fine tuning. And you don't want to hear my filthy songs. Maybe on my other channel I'll do some of the filthy songs. You do.
It's definitely not PG.
It's not PG. It's not. It's
This channel isn't PG, so I remember what they're in for when they come over here, especially when you join in. But yeah, myself, I've been pretty consistent this week, which has been good. It hasn't been up, hasn't been down. It's just flowing nicely, and I like that. If it's flowing, I'm happy. So no complaints there. Modern vintage Vogue shopper is in. Is that the tongue twister from last week?
That's bad.
No, we had a real hard tongue twister. I can't remember what that was.
One with like 3 S's or something.
Four S's.
People are just making up fake names now just to trick us.
Yeah,
probably.
Leanne's in.
Hello, friends.
Benny, today has been crazy slow. Just one sale.
It happens.
Yeah. Yep, definitely happens. I was a bit slower yesterday. Mine was down. This morning I was definitely down, but mine picked up this Arvo. What are those 64 games out today?
Wow.
I sort of had a little patch. Still got a couple that I've got to put in the challenge, put up for sale, but they seem to have been slow the first few weeks when I listed them, but they've just been ticking along this week, so yeah, that's good. Are you boys a bit slower today, or?
Yesterday was quieter. Today is pretty much normal average, I'd say.
Yeah, it was weird. Like started up like a normal sort of when we started our promotions and stuff. It usually takes sort of a day for things to sort of kick off, and then started my one on Monday, and it was just nothing for until Thursday at all. And then did my sort of second one later in the week, and then picked up Friday. Then I was a bit concerned there for a while, for sure. A couple of shoe sales sort of got me over the line. But I think we had a bit of a dip in listing last week, which might have impacted it a little bit. But I don't know. I think everyone's on the sort of same page by the sounds of it. A bit of a dip this week.
I wouldn't be too surprised of coming this next couple of sort of 3 to 4 weeks before the Q4 slows down a little bit, because people might be sort of saving for Christmas, pocketing some of that cash. I wouldn't be surprised if it does dip off a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, true. Well, Flipper, if your store was based on a football team, your fourth quarter, you call it the Western Bulldogs if you're pretty slow.
Hey, man, I'm in control this week, so look. There we go.
There we go. Beautiful.
We don't talk to you on this stream, so
we don't. I was just analysing that you had a slow day today, and if it was based on a football team, fourth quarter, this is the fourth quarter of the weekend, and
yeah. Well, if we're speaking like that, you're just lucky your team isn't like your store, because you wouldn't get a sale all year. So.
I'm glad my store.
Leanne's in there hanging shit on Maddie. So. Oh, baldy locks. Do you sleep, Leanne? You make every chat impressive. Yes, and I can just hear that accent too, that Irish accent, and a ripper.
Did you catch her on her story the other day? It was cool to see.
I did, yes. 11 a.m. over there. Always catch this chat with the morning cuppa.
What a way to wake up.
I'm having about my morning cuppa, Leanne, so cheers to you on the VB.
That looks like a green can to me. I don't know.
Yeah, good old faithful.
The vomit bombs.
Oh, yeah. It's good, isn't it?
It is. It is.
There's a bit going on out here. Gary's in. We were talking about you before, Gary, off the camera.
I think we'll have a third-hand dog shit for the team tonight. I reckon we'll bring that up.
Oh yeah, you can tell a story on that one. It's fun.
Yeah, do you want to fill it in a bit, Brad, or are we going to save that one?
We'll save for dog shit because it'll be right up there, I reckon. But Gary's had some fun times today, indeed. So
yeah, not good.
We'll get there.
That's a dog shit, bare feet, and it goes in between your toes, and you're just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
And it's like wrapped around your toes. That's
you're like,
you need a pressure washer to get it off, and it just
It's off.
a lot of weather chat going on here. Herb is in. How you going, Herb? Cara is late. There is a fee after that. You have to pay your fees for being late. Apologies.
Yeah,
Apparently, Leanne's got her covered, though. I think I've caught up with the chat. So we can get into dog shit a bit earlier since we have already sort of started to mention it. So let's see if I get this one right.
Oh, God.
The sound wave that time.
that did work that time, unfortunately.
Yeah. Probably the one that we didn't want to work. It's a dog shitting on the bed. Dog shit, Brad. Do you want to kick us off?
I've got three. I've got two community ones and one for myself. So I might just do mine and then we can circle back. So I'm not taking it all up. But the camera saga continues. The lady with the camera that's been bugging us. She's been just messaging flat out, left, right, and center, saying like, "You're bad sellers." Blah blah. I'm like, return the item and we'll give you a refund. Like, it's not that difficult. She's like, "I'm reporting you to eBay." Blah blah. I was like, "That's fine." I contacted eBay. I was like, "Look, I just want to make sure there's no way that you're going to force us to refund this lady without her returning it." And they're like, "No, we back you 100% of the time." So essentially, if someone's trying to screw you over on eBay, just know the policy and stick by it, and you'll be fine. Because she's been trying it on pretty hard. So a bit of dog shit, but nowhere near as bad as a couple of other ones. So we'll get to that in a minute. But I'll let Drew continue.
People are fucked.
I got no dog shit again. I've had a good fucking 6-week run, I think. So knock on wood, I've officially dog shit free for August. So you can take up one of my spots, Brad, with one of your ones.
Thanks.
And I'll give you one of my spots, Brad, because I don't have any dog shit. So you can have my dog shit. You can have my dog shit.
I'm not sure I want your dog shit, but what about you, Flipper? Do you have anything to add to the total?
Look, my dog shit compared to what you're about to speak to is just a piece of corn in the dog shit, to be honest. It's very minor, and it's also something that could have been prevented because I was warned about it probably 3 months ago. We all have a little group chat, and Craig, Game On Couple, is in that chat as well. And I bought a bunch of PC games and just showed the box. And he warned me. He said, be careful because some of those have those codes on them and you can only use them once. And that's it. I thought I had them all. I thought I'd sorted all that out. But there was one that slipped through and I sold it. And the guy picked it up and he messaged me today about it. But, yeah, I refunded him straight away, obviously. And sent him a message just apologising and all that sort of stuff. He left me good feedback and all that sort of stuff. He said, look, man, it happens. So at the end of the day, it was all good. And, look, I just lost some money. I had to refund the money, but I was warned. Craig gave me the heads up, and I still fucked it up. So yeah, be careful with those PC games. I generally don't sell a lot of PC games. I just picked up a box on Facebook Marketplace because it was super cheap and there was shitloads in there, and I've done really well out of it. But yeah, there's one in particular. Look, at the end of the day, it was $18 or something. Like, it's no big deal. I just gave it straight back, and yeah, all is well. But just watch for those codes. So very, very minor dog shit, but it's still dog shit. It's still annoying, but it could have been prevented if I had have checked that one properly. So
I actually got warned by a customer. He messaged me and said, "You might want to cover that code up, buddy."
Oh, yeah.
That's how I knew about the codes.
Yeah.
Way, or is it just like for like online or for like a certain aspect of the game, or
what are the codes for?
Yeah, I think
if someone's already used it.
It's like your Steam. The Steam. I don't play games online or anything. Something to do with your Steam profile. So you log into your Steam account, which is just like the Xbox Live account or PlayStation account. And I'm pretty sure this is what it is. Don't 100% take my word for it. This is just what this guy kind of said. But you log in with that game. That game saves to your profile because you've paid for it. And that's how you keep playing it. So that way you can't on-sell the game. Simple as that. And then you've got to either buy the game through the Steam or you
license type thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that sucks.
You've been stitched up, mate. You actually stood in dog shit, did you?
Yeah.
So yeah, just watch out for those ones.
That's not what you want. Sure.
No, so Brad, we've got a couple of community.
I've got two more. So I actually got contacted by Scott, who's in the Aussie reseller group. He's the guy with like all the toys and stuff in the shed. He said that he got a message today. You know, that Black Panther actor that passed away. He's had this Black Panther 12-inch figurine up for like 6 months, he said, and he got a message today saying like, "How dare you try to profit from this guy's death?" And he's like, "I've had it listed for 6 months, man. Like, what do you want from me? Like, what? I'm going to end the listing as soon as some person passes away." So he said that was a bit of dog shit. He just ended up blocking the person, but it's not nice. Like, it's not his fault that he's got something from that person. And there might be a collector that wants that to remember that person. So
that's right. Things like that. I mean, it is unfortunate what's happened. Obviously,
did everyone when Kobe Bryant died? Did everyone quickly go on and go, "Stop selling Kobe Bryant cards. Stop selling"? Or you know, when fucking come on,
it's just natural. The demand gets higher. Like Brad said, people want to remember those people. So it's simple as that. What do you do?
It's supply and demand, isn't it? Like,
that's right.
Yeah. But the major dog shit, which is like, I don't even know. It's like this dog shit is taken some sort of bad pill or something and gone crazy. Because Gary's dog shit, and we're going to probably talk about it Tuesday night if it doesn't get sorted out. Because I want to get him on and try and give him a little bit of a a bit of an audience to talk about it because it's pretty crap. So his account got suspended today indefinitely for 2 DVDs that were supposedly counterfeit, but 99% sure they definitely weren't, and he never got a warning about it. So essentially he's gone from having a store of, well, God knows how many listings to none in about 3 seconds. So I guess that's how fickle eBay is and how quickly these things can change. I'm hoping that I don't know, the community can help him out and try and get him a bit of exposure to get it fixed. But yeah, it's pretty crap. Like, I know that Gary's a photographer, and I know that his photography business has sort of struggled through COVID because people aren't out as much, obviously. So for him to have his eBay account taken away like that, that's pretty devastating. If that happened to me, I don't know what I'd do. I'd be livid.
Yeah. You'd be fucked because you got to fucking try and list everything again.
Well, that's the thing is as well. The only way you can get around it, like, he can't access that account again, and eBay go off IP, right? So if you register another account on your same IP, they'll just can that one as well. So
really,
yeah, it's very difficult to get around that sort of stuff. So hopefully someone out there listens to him and gives him a bit of a break, because even if the like 1% chance that DVD was a copy or whatever, like, he obviously didn't know that. Like, how is he supposed to know? Like, if a collector can't tell the difference, how is someone that's selling on eBay supposed to know?
Yeah.
And I did some research for him today, and from what I could tell, it looked exactly like what was being sold by major chains. So to me, that sort of suggests that it's legit. So yeah, I don't know, it's pretty full on.
Yeah, it seems to me sometimes with shit like that, eBay just they just basically brush her off. I think I don't have experience, and it'd be nice to hear if someone has experienced this same thing in Australia that can help Gary out. He's on Instagram at Flipping Sydney, so if you can help him out, or you have you've been through it yourself, maybe contact him, because I'm sure he'd appreciate that. But it just seems to me they kind of don't like to hear the story. They just, deal with it.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I think personally you need to be persistent with them and kind of nag them and get your point across and just harass them. I mean, what do you got to lose at the end of the day? The store's suspended anyway if you don't do anything. So you shouldn't have to. It's a pain in the ass. But I'd be persistent and I'd harass them, just bang down their door. And very unfortunate. I'm fucking feeling for you, man.
That's horrible. That's actually
I've seen
really
the
horrible.
photos, and those DVDs to me look fine. I mean, I'm no expert, but they're fine. It didn't look counterfeits.
Yeah, it's like for it to be so like cut and dry and no like writer response or anything like that. It's just like too bad. Like, yeah, it's pretty brutal. Yeah, like Jazz says, to not have an opportunity to state your case is absolute bullshit. We aren't out here trying to knowingly sell fake shit. So mad on Gary's behalf. Yeah. And that's what he like. When I was talking to him today, he said that at first he wasn't even sure what it was because he put up an Adobe suite, which I know they're pretty hot on as well at some of them. So we thought it might be that to start with, and then he had to go like back to them 2 or 3 times to even get out of him what the problem was. So it's rubbish. So I'm hoping that we're sort of trying to put together a bit of an email so that someone can see it. I'm hoping they look at it, but if not, hopefully Tuesday night we can get some exposure and I don't know, try and get some bigger channels across it and share it out there because that's what it really needs. Like you saw, Nick Hills went through some crap with eBay and they sort of helped him out in the end because he's so big. Same with Rally Roots. If they put something out, then they get noticed. So it's just a matter of trying to get it to the right people. And obviously we're not big enough to do that, but if some other channels can sort of help along the way, then maybe it will get to the right people.
Yeah. It's, put a bit of exposure out and then maybe one of those petition websites we can all get on there and sign something and send it off to FA on behalf of Gary because our community's a good one. It's a big one and simple signature. They might take it a bit more serious too, especially if they see what's going on in the YouTube world. So, yeah, I'm feeling for you, Gary. It's that's horrible, mate. But I hope it gets to and
course of action of like we want you to do this, this, and this, or they just canned it, and then you have to fucking call us and deal with it, or
well, from when I spoke to him today, I was like, have they told you to do anything, or have they given you like a step by step? He's like, no, they just said good luck on another platform. Like essentially you're not coming back is pretty much what they told him. So that's pretty full on. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully by Tuesday there'll be some sort of update. Otherwise we'll get him on and give him a bit of airtime so he can get his word out because it's like if that could happen to anybody. It could happen to any single person in this community who buys DVD or anything. Like anyone can potentially say this item is counterfeit or whatever, and you have no right of response. Like that's rubbish. And Gary's got how many feedback, how many items has he sold, how long has he been on eBay, and like they don't even look at that. They just go, no, you go on. Like that's it's fuck.
no, not
See,
good.
I had an open case once where they said the DVD was fake, which it wasn't fake, and because it was one of those, back when you used to buy them from Red Dot and WA Salvage, and it was the no-name brands. So, like, just say you'll get the movie Kickboxer 4 or something like that, and it's a budget movie. They kind of look budget, but they are still legit and all that. And it was still legit, and they said it was fake and opened a case, and I had to give a refund, but I never got anything like that or a strike or anything. So that's really, really weird.
Yeah.
I think it just depends on the type of DVD it is and like the company. Obviously, Netflix, which is what this program was from, must be pretty hot on their sort of like copyright rights or whatever.
But Netflix don't have movies of their own Netflix movies. So if it's straight to Netflix only, they don't have it on DVD. They're not on DVD.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was a season.
You know what I'm saying, Drew?
Yeah, they have them. A lot of them are on DVD now, especially all like the DC superhero ones. They're all on DVD now as well.
Those ones are, but the straight to Netflix movie, like when it comes straight to, so like some of those Adam Sandler movies that go straight to Netflix, those aren't on DVD.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think these were like series. Like
yeah, they're more of like a DC rather than like a Netflix produced thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but even even if they were fake, for example, like I'm sure there's like people selling fake jewelry for thousands of dollars on there. Why are you going off to fucking 10, 15 DVDs? Like, so crazy.
Yeah, I think it's the fact that someone
reported. Yeah.
Iron Fist and Narcos. There you go.
Yeah, see, Narcos would be Netflix, like originally exclusive, wouldn't it? I don't know. Anyway, it's just besides
the only thing that you might have got tricked from is, let's just say it was a Netflix only show that wasn't produced on DVD. So, like for instance, Narcos. Let's say that wasn't produced on DVD. Well, Barley would have put it on DVD, and they would have printed out a perfectly good cover, made you think that it's a proper DVD, and the disc would have looked great and all that stuff as well. They've had it, they've donated it, and then
but the fact like of that's definitely an option. But the thing is, these ones that he had are for sale at like big like JB Hi-Fi and like other places like that.
Yeah. So that's why I always advise everyone never pick up a Barley DVD. You can't sell it. Don't ever resell a Barley DVD on eBay because that's pirate copy. That's pirate copy, illegal shit. So, but no, those two titles surely were on DVD. So maybe someone just didn't like their job that day.
Chatty. I'm way behind. It's still sort of.
Why just two? Why stop at two? Like, you're gonna do it. Like,
I don't know. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Hey, like, I'm hoping that somehow, whether it be someone at eBay gets a hold of it and has a proper look at it, or maybe some of these bigger channels can get a hold of it and start pushing it around a little bit. And I don't know, but we're going to try and put a little bit of effort in and try and get some recourse for it, because it's life changing, really. Like, Gary's going to have to change everything he does now if he can't sell on eBay. Like, that's huge.
Definitely. And there wasn't even a warning, exactly.
Yeah, such a harsh penalty. Like, even like no warning, or not just like we're just gonna like hold your funds for 30 days and take your listing. Like, no other course of action is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, there's no like, oh, we'll review this, or like, provide some information and we'll have a look at it. It's like it's just cut. See you later. And that's the problem with eBay is, like, to them it doesn't matter if they lose like one person's or two people's sales, because they'll pick it up somewhere else. But to Gary or any of us, like Brad, you're going full time soon, and even us as like Jazz's full time. Like, if that happened to us, that could potentially, like, you could lose a house over that. You could end up on the street because of it. Like, that's
we'd be fucked if it happened.
Yeah.
Do you know Shazad? You can give some advice.
I might give him a bit of a message just to see if he can help us out.
That's officially worst dog shit of the week, obviously. Then
probably the year.
For the year,
For the year.
Yeah.
That's squatting over that dog shit ladder, dribbling all over us. I think that's no good.
That's another level. Like, that's
just like the dog's butthole, essentially. Almost.
Yeah. So I don't know. Hopefully there's something we can do as a community to help him out and get him back on somehow. So we'll see what the next couple of days brings. But I think if we all sort of pull together and try and get the word out, then maybe there's a chance that they'll have a proper look at it, because they definitely don't like it when you start talking about them. They don't like that at all.
No.
So,
we'll smash it then. We'll smash it for Gary and try and get him to notice, because that is a load of shit. I don't like that at all, because, like you said, it's basically his full-time income at the moment, so it's not good. I've got real lost in the chat, but Sam said he's had them call him personally for a variety of reasons.
Yeah, they've been on the call lately.
Yeah.
They rang us for eBay Plus and a couple other things. I was actually trying to find the guy that rang me personally, because it was like one of their customer support people. And I was like, if I could find that number and give it direct to Gary, maybe like you can get around the back end of it a little bit. But I don't know how much help that would be. They're probably just a different end of the eBay thing, and they just look at one part of it. But
yeah.
I don't know if they've ever called me. Anytime I get a freaking phone call and someone sounds different, I don't know the number, and they're like, did you sign up for? Did you do it? I heard the fuck did you get my number? Bang, hang it up.
Yeah, petition, I'll sign. Let's get it. I'll look into that, because I know there's websites that people make up for petitions. I don't know how. I don't even know if eBay will look at it, but look, it's worth a go. We've got a good community and a big community, and if everyone can get in there and give it a sign, and hopefully we can get Gary back on base selling again, because that is fucking dog shit. That top of the ladder dog shit.
Even if it's even if that is their policy, like maybe the petition should be for them to change their policy and actually give people a fair go, because at the end of the day, like, I know all of us to them are small, but we're paying to use their platform. Like, we're putting ourselves on their platform, giving them a percentage of our sales and paying for store fees. Like, we're a paying customer as well. So like, we should have some sort of rights under that contract. But
think about all the people in the chat right now. We're probably paying 10 grand or more to eBay a month, a lot of us combined.
Easily.
Yeah, that's shit.
Sorry for all those comments were going off their tits then. My computer went to shit and I was smashing a button and it was doing nothing.
I think he'll be back on board. I think it will get sorted.
I really hope so. Like,
so do I. I think it will. It has to.
I feel they have no wrestling. It's got to be sorted. It's got to be sorted because that's bullshit.
Yeah, it does say in like eBay's terms and conditions, they're like, we have the right to reassess your store or your ability to use eBay at any time. Like they can do that, but that's rubbish, because I see people's accounts getting around that have scammed so many people, and yet they're still on eBay. And Gary puts up 2 DVDs that somehow gets flagged as potentially copyright or fake, whatever you want to call it. And then he's gone. Like, how do people get away with scamming for so long? And that's okay, but you accidentally, potentially list a counterfeit item and see you later. Like, how does that work?
Yeah. That's a good point. How do these people get away with it for so long?
Another thing that makes me wonder, I don't know the price. Was it a high-priced item? Was it?
I'm not sure what it was.
And pretty unique. So was it? Like, was there not many other listings and all that sort of stuff? Was it potentially another seller being a prick, trying to get the sales? I mean, that's something that's
desperate fucking living. Oof.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't make sense, does it? Like,
no. Yeah, it's desperate,
but close to what happened to Ken. Yeah, so Recommerce Dave's saying that's sort of what happened to Ken. Ken got done for stock photos on some of his DVDs. That's what he got in trouble for. But he got a Vero, not a suspension. So I actually spoke to him. Oh, Flipper's gone.
A lot of people get done for that, eh?
What was that, Drew?
How many listings does Ken have? Do you know roughly? Like how many?
6,000 or something like that.
Right. And Gary would be 1,000 or 1,200 or something.
Maybe. Yeah.
That's just crazy to think how much like at what point do you start a second? Like obviously it's completely unrelated, but at what point do you sort of create a contingency plan and create a second store for him? Stuff?
It's definitely worth looking at. But the problem is, like, if they're doing IP, it doesn't really matter. Like, unless you know how to get around the system. Like it happened to Tommy. So when Tommy's account got suspended for so-called drop shipping, even though he proved him that it didn't happen, his main account got cancelled completely, and his second account got restricted heavily, and he still hasn't got his first account back.
Yeah, you have to,
hasn't he?
VPN or whatever. So get around that.
Samson's saying many people have gotten multiple strikes for counterfeit items and not permanently banned. Makes me certain that particular item and copyright holder makes all the difference. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And the same with, like, you know, your Veros and stuff. Like, there's some Veros out there that you can get away with using and that you don't really get hit up with it. But if you put, like, Velcro or Kevlar in your title, you're going to get hit pretty much straight away. So,
yeah. I've been done by both of those in the first 6 months, and I don't think our store, we didn't get a notification saying our ban got our store got turned off or anything, but it was definitely no sales for like 3 days afterwards.
Yeah. What was in the title?
Velcro and then Kevlar. We had some motorcycle jeans. Like it said Kevlar on the tag, so I'm like, all right, fucking Kevlar. And obviously it's like a branded, patented thing. They don't want anyone using that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, you got to be careful. There is a list out there, but the problem is the list isn't everything, because at any point in time, a company can come and decide that they want to invoke their rights to not let you use that copyright item. Obviously, a lot of them don't care because they're just like, doesn't matter. But there are companies out there that are very hot on it, and it can.
That list is like pointless. There's no point there's no point even going to look at it, because, like you said, it changes so frequently. A company can change what they deem official or unofficial straight away. If you're in doubt, just don't do it, basically.
Yeah. You have to work ways around it. Hey, like Sam's saying, telling her husband about having put hook and loop in the title instead of Velcro. And it is confusing. Like, if you're a new eBay, there's no way you're going to know all these things. It's only because, we've learned from other people and we learned from each other making the mistakes that we actually know this. Like, who's going to read a Vero list that's like God knows how many items long? I've looked through it once because I was like, I didn't realize that this item was Veroed, just to check if it was. But I wouldn't remember an eighth of what was there. Like, there's no way.
What a Vero?
I'll look up the actual term, but it's like a
copyright strike for like a brand that doesn't want their stuff sold in the market almost. Yeah.
Okay. Don't want that. We don't want that. Fuck me, man. It's just they want to make it hard, but they don't mind taking the money off you.
Oh, they're just easier resources to like prevent this sort of stuff from happening. Like maybe a prompt before you list something. Are you sure this is real? Does it have this? Like, does this barcode have this feature to authenticate it? Or just like some minor feature? Like there's plenty of things they could change in terms of the way you list things to help the seller as well. But what can you do?
Well, you're just a small fish in the pond. Hey, like there's no way you can possibly know any of this stuff. I'm going to like click on the on the comments, but I don't have control because stuff is not here.
I knew his computer was going to drop out. He was starting to go a bit fuzzy and pixelated.
Tony's saying 1,803 items with Velcro in the title. Yeah, I know they're out there, but don't do it.
It should just do the red asterisk saying you have to remove this word before you list it. Like, just
yes,
it's simple.
Look, the thing is, they're going to have they have that information, right? Any company that knows what that list is, it should be like a hot keyword that's like, hang on, you can't use this, and you'd be like, all right, I'll change it. And A, that would keep the companies happy, and B, you're protecting your sellers. And Tony's saying 3,100 with Kevlar. Yeah,
Plus, they're not wasting time on the fucking chat service dealing with us, being like, "Oh, fucking, I didn't know Kevlar wasn't a word I could use." Like, it's just so much more efficient for everybody. Like,
yeah.
Drew, your application was successful. You now have a job with eBay.
Yeah.
Dab it in.
Sorry,
Fucking
boys.
just don't let us post.
Went missing there, buddy. Me mate Al Gore, Rhythm.
Oh, yeah.
He's dragging me out, and he just slapped me around. He said, "Don't you fucking talk about us." He's not happy. He just put one on the end of me chin and just said, "Settle down." So he's not happy, man. But anyway, I think I'm back now. It's so windy here at the moment. I don't know if that's what's happened, but I knew it was going to cut out because shit was going mental here. Anyway, we're back. I don't know how long for.
It was windy as all hell here yesterday, actually. It was so windy. No rain, but just windy as all hell. So it's coming up your way. Coming up your way.
Windy as here. It's, shocking.
And the hay fever.
Veros, we're talking about Veros. Have you had Veroed any listings Veroed before?
No, I don't. Like, what's Veroed? Like, just a question mark on it?
So like the Vero will they'll take down your listing and give you a warning for using that particular name or brand in your title or wherever within the.
No, I haven't had anything like that. I've had listings pulled down for multiple listings before I knew you could list the same thing. I didn't use the quantity 234. I just listed the exact same thing. The only thing I changed was like a full stop on the end, and they give me a heads up for that. But yeah, no, nothing else.
Yeah, there's so many ways that you can get in trouble. Like, they're really hot in America. I hadn't seen like this level of brutality in Australia, because that's what it is. It's like there's no, like, give people an opportunity to prove themselves like innocent. Don't just assume that they're guilty for making one mistake. Like, people make mistakes. Give them a chance. Like, how hard is it to be like, oh, look, can you take down this item? We've noticed that it may potentially be fake. Guaranteed, if they said that, Gary, that item would have been off there in 2 seconds flat, because no one wants to jeopardize their future on eBay. So why would anyone go against that? If you go against their policy and you know about it, like if they've told you don't do this, fair enough. But if they don't tell you, then how the hell are you supposed to know? Like, it's disgusting.
So he's been convicted before he's even been put up on trial. So he'll get his account back. There's no way that they can't do that.
Well, the problem is they can, though, because it's their platform and they do what they want. Like, there's no judge or jury. It's eBay. If eBay don't want you there, they'll just say you're not going to be here. Like, it's stupid.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Storms in Vic that killed people, including a 4-year-old boy. Yeah, that's fucking horrible.
Fucking it.
Yeah, they can't drink. It's like Bali there at the minute. They can't drink the town water. They got to boil their water.
What next?
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
And it's people have died, including a young child, which is horrible.
Wow.
DVD with the word unauthorized in the title. They took it down and gave me a warning.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was actually talking to Brad the other night. I did have an item pulled. It was a VHS. This was going back when I first started doing this. It was a VHS called Gacy on John Wayne Gacy. It was a documentary on him, and they pulled that on me and said because it was about a serial killer and families and stuff can be affected by it, it's not allowed to be on eBay. So they pulled that on me, but there was other listings still up. So, and there still is. I think they were international though.
Yeah, that might be the difference, is different laws. Like if it's an Australia relevant like case, then sometimes, like when what's that, Joanne Lee's and the Falconio murders and stuff, when that was happening, I was like, you didn't see it on the news or anything because potentially it could impact your thoughts on the potential trial or whatever. So yeah. Not that that's relevant because obviously they've been convicted, but still.
Yeah. eBay don't give a shit. Bam, we can start having our water last night, so hopefully that's getting back to normal over there in Melbourne.
Melbourne's copped it, hey, like
That's heads.
yeah. That's fucked. I feel sorry for like, you know, not all the resellers in, well, not just resellers, but everyone over there, because like you got Maddie and Ken that can't go anywhere and can't get anything and have to be very creative about getting stock. And you got Flipper in stage 3 who's, you know, on the edge of it as well. And then you got Mitch and Aaron in the middle of it. You got, you know, there's heaps of people down there that, like, that'd be hard if you couldn't. You have to get creative. You have to be very, very creative about how you get.
I'm sure Ken's got a massive death pile.
I know that Ken does, but
yeah, I think we'd get through for another 12 months. I think. From what I've heard.
Did he buy a video shop when they fucking closed down or something?
I think he's just been buying, like, you know, bulk lots and bulk lots. I know that one stage he was looking at like 25,000, something like that at one point, but I don't think it ended up happening because he couldn't get it to where he needed it to or something. But yeah, that man, when he buys bulk, that's for sure.
Yeah, not mucking around there. So that's one bonus for him with all this going on. He's got his stuff there to list, and it probably gives him the opportunity to get through a bit of that. So yeah. Noodles already beat. That's not me beeping. I don't know where that's coming from. It must be one of you boys.
Might be mine, I reckon. Could be my microwave.
Wait, you guys microwave or on the stovetop?
With both, depending what it is.
Okay, it depends how lazy you are. Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's got to be stovetop. It's got to be stovetop.
Stovetop for noodles. Yeah,
stovetop for noodles. Sorry, I thought you just said random anything.
Definitely.
But it's dangerous if you're drunk because then you'll overcook your noodles.
Or you'll have 6 packets like somewhere.
Or you leave the stove on too. That's never good.
Kate must have so many stories about you, Juddo. Like, just in the short amount of time that we've known each other, there's been some crackers come out already. So
she stitched him up. She stitched him up before. She said he stood in dog shit.
I did step in dog. Not bad. It wasn't a bad one. It was just kind of, you know, on the end of the boot. I was wearing boots. So I was cruising through the streets and didn't even squish. I think it was a bit dry, so it just crumbled off near the foot.
A job to get it off, or was it more of a at home, like a little bit more elbow grease?
No, it was just kind of fell off. It was just a crumble job. It was It wasn't much. Wasn't much.
One of those dry ones.
Yeah, but no, she does have way too many stories. I'm hoping she's still not watching because she'll end up dropping something. But she always brings something up when, especially if we're out on the piss somewhere. There's always some form of story that comes up. But we have been together for over 10 years and we've known each other for 16, 17 years. So she does know a lot.
She has some practice.
So yeah, safe to say I'm never bringing her on a stream. A kettle and an electric wok.
Yeah, that's the effort.
That's
he's pulling out the egg dough, right? That's probably why he needs a bit.
That's some sort of right there.
Saving electricity. So what was the beeping in the end? A microwave?
I don't know. I think it might be the microwave. I'm not sure.
Master Chef. I'm like the classic Master Chef.
We will be having a cook-off in summer.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that. A special Wide World of Reselling barbecue
cook-off.
Proper sausage edition. Proper
sausage. Extra sausages.
Yeah, that'll be good once the sun. Well, it's probably sunny up there for you, Rob, but frozen cold.
I will wait till January for that one.
You're right. Yeah, that'd be good to have a barbie and a special edition. Still just got
this lazy prick.
Alice,
at least stop biting your butt off again.
Truck reversing in Brad's secret pallets. We got another pallet coming in there, Brad. New bulk deal.
Nah, no bulk deals this week.
Oh, is that what the beeping was? Oh,
Mate,
okay.
getting deliveries at 8:20. There's something wrong, I can tell you.
Well, you never know. You
I
never
don't got any
know.
more room in my shed for any more pumps, I can tell you.
Don't use my own sachet sometimes. I make my own Toby special sauce.
I don't want to know. That's
I
not.
don't know what's going on there. I don't know if he's flirting with me or what, but
It's an Adelaide special.
Adelaide special. Yeah, it's no good. We'll get off the noodles and get back on reselling. What's your best sale of the week, boys, or your favourite sale of the week? Not so much highest profit, just something. Oh, while you get ready, I'll show you mine. I don't have anything up ready to go, but this is one that I found interesting because I picked it up. I had something before, and it's just a basic one. It wasn't a huge profit flip, but put it in the $5 thrift challenge, and it's just this iPod dock, simple as that. And it's an AM FM radio. I'd seen that at the Salvos. I sold one not long ago, and I thought I'm going to grab that because they go super quick. So if you do see them for a decent price, I got $72 plus post for that. So it's not a huge flip, but they do go, and that was gone within a couple of days. And that's what I found with them things. Even the old ones with the bigger plug, whatever they're called from the previous iPods and iPhones and all that, they still move just as well. I've sold some of these for more, and I've sold some of these for less, but definitely worth looking at if you see them. So that's my favourite one of the week. I thought it was a bit more unique, and if you see them, pick them up.
I've got one here. It's sticking with the unique sales. It's this pair of Carhartt overalls.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
Oh, I want to wear them.
Picked them up yesterday at a garage sale for $3.33.
Oh,
and
what?
they sold for $68.95 today. So less than 24 hours listed.
Nice.
Awesome condition. It's the first pair of Carhartt overalls I've ever found.
Carhartt.
And they were like brand new. So that was cool. Not the biggest sale of the week, but probably the fastest and coolest, I'd say.
That's good. I want to wear them. You should have worn them.
I thought about it for the thumbnail because we did it for we went out garage sailing and did a video, but obviously the video hasn't even come out yet, and half the stock's already gone, which is good. But yeah, I was going to pop them on, but I was like, no, I'll probably rip them and break them, and then I'm going to sell them. So I thought better of it.
Speaking of Carhartt, I actually sold a Carhartt shirt I picked up at the bins to a guy I work with today, just for basically I think I got it for $2.80. I just charged him a coffee and I gave it to him. So,
Nice.
But Carhartt's fucking good brand for sure.
Yeah.
I just another pair of shoes, a pair of Asics Gelkianos. They were $5. They went for $120 yesterday.
Wow, nice. That's a good photo.
I think that's including shipping. So let's say 105, 110-ish. Yeah, $5. Happy days. They did have a 5 on the sole, so I just used the old permo marker and filled that 5 in.
This bad boy sold on Friday night to Russia. I hope we can post to Russia. And they paid for their own postage. That sold for $150.
Oh,
Yes.
$150.
That went for
Plus
heat.
they paid for their own postage, so that's pretty fucking sweet. One other one I got to show you. Just got today.
Were the comps for
you
that
ever see
around
it,
price, or would you shoot high for that, or?
I always shoot high, but I think one had sold for 120, I think, but some other people had it listed like way cheaper, so I was lucky. But this sold for $45 plus they paid for their own shipping. I picked this up for $1. Keep your eye out for this if you see it in the thrift stores. Fucking RoboCop, the TV series.
Oh, nice.
It was TV series. Four DVDs in the one pack. That cost me $1. Not $45 for that.
That's awesome.
So
Sweet.
4 episodes. Yeah, that's
just be careful that they're not potentially counterfeit because you hit yourself.
Yeah.
they're not. They're not counterfeit, these ones. They're not counterfeit.
Speaking of DVD, if anyone has Lois and Clark on DVD, looking to buy. So, yeah.
I did have that. I think we got rid of that a while ago. What season are you after?
Fucking all of them. Just Lois
All
and
of
Clark.
them. I keep my eye out because I've seen them before, so I'll keep my eye out for that. I got all the Smallvilles. Smallville was good.
Yeah, pretty good. Lex the character was pretty cool.
Anyone on Depop notice a die Friday, Saturday, and from 2 to 3 sales a day to nothing and no like questions or anything, just died. 3 sales again today. I'm not high sale Depop, probably not as much as these boys. I have stuff on there.
Drew can answer that one.
Well,
if you're getting 2 to 3 a day, you're doing pretty well on Depop.
Yeah, well, I'm not making sales, so it's hard to say. I'm probably 1 to 2 a week on a good week. I wouldn't be able to sort of quantify that at all. I don't know. It's 1 or 2 a week for us, but yeah, if you see a drop, then I don't know. I don't have any tips other than my videos for Depop, I'm afraid.
Yeah, they were a good set though. Like, if anyone hasn't checked that out and wants to get on Depop, go over to Look Mum.
More sort of follow-up, like not experience, but a little bit more hands-on, just shorter ones, just maybe just like complete walkthrough of listing or something. But yeah, it's a good sort of intro, but there's definitely obviously people doing way more in terms of like units sold on the app. So yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing with it, and I've definitely slowed down listing.
Well, don't play with it.
I've slowed down with it in the past sort of week, and I haven't sold anything for about a week on Depop. So, but yeah, how are you going?
Brad? Sorry,
how are you going on Depop?
We're waiting for that elusive sale. Actually, we've listed all the shirts. And we're just starting to get up the caps. We've been getting like heaps of likes and heaps of like views and stuff, but no sale. I think the jackets I need to get my mate back around to take some photos of those, because I was going to use the footage in the video, but it's too hard for me to like clip frame it, and it's a pain in the ass. So I'm going to come around and do some photos. I reckon a few of those will go quicker than the shirts. And it's really hard with that stuff to get comps, because there isn't a heap of it out there. Like, it's kind of a very unique market. So I think if I find the right person, it will definitely sell. It's just finding that person. So nothing is yet, but we're going to keep at it.
Yeah, Depop was never alive for us.
Yeah. It's still a creation.
Woke from being shy at all. Yeah. It's been a bit of fun on Depop. I've been enjoying it. It's so easy to list, but in saying that, I'm copying and pasting, and I don't think that's the right way to go about it. But I will focus. I'm going to focus pretty hard on Depop once I am full time. Once that's actually clicks over.
Yeah, we're changing the way we do it all the time. I know Pickers Junction messages the other day on Instagram was like, "How do you do this on there?" And I've rethought the entire way that I was doing it, and I've changed it since. So it's always like an evolution of the way the description and everything is. But yeah, you just got to keep plugging into it. It's not going to make anywhere near as many eBay sales, but if it accounts for 5 to 10% of sort of additional sales, and it's worth putting in that little bit of extra effort for sure.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what we're looking for out of it. We don't expect it to be a great source of income, just a sale here or there to fill a gap. Yeah, we've got some good stuff to get up. Like, I've got 2 boxes of vintage jackets to get up, so that'll come after the F1 stuff. So we'll see how we go.
What's weird is money coming into PayPal now. All of a sudden, it's usually going straight to your bank account. Coming through PayPal through Depop, and I'm like, what do I do with this money?
Save it. Did you just get that email from eBay during the week last week about item specifics about games?
Yeah. That they dropped that a few months back, actually, that was going to happen. They sent an email out, and I checked them then. Obviously, we listed a shitload of games since then, so I had to go through. I went through the tool. What's it called? OptiSeller, and did that. It's actually a lot better than it was last time. Last time they didn't really flag like what you needed to do. It was just like you're missing these item specifics. And you're like, do I need to add these all or some of them? Or but now it actually says like required coming soon and has like little logos, so you can actually scroll through and check which ones need to be done. So it's way quicker.
I think you need to do a video on that for us. Thank you. Cheers for that. Thank you. Thanks very much.
I'll put it down the bottom of the list.
Top of the bloody list,
we've
mate.
just hit the hour mark, boys. We've hit the hour mark, so we better wrap it up. There is 50 sitting in the chat, so I think that's a record for my channel. Thanks for everyone for joining in. Thumbs up, and make sure you sub to everyone here if you haven't already. Brad, obviously you mentioned you're going to have Gary on this week if necessary, but is there any other plans coming up?
Yeah, Gary Tuesday if required. If not, we've got something else up our sleeve. Then Friday, just a normal, well, not a normal because we don't go Gary sailing very often, but yeah, Gary sail ride along, which was some fun. Got some good gear that's already sold, so it must be a good one.
Beautiful.
Nice.
How about you, Drew?
No plans. Oh, we're doing the live what sold on Saturday, so that's always fun. Should be exciting. Like I said, we're up like 50%, so it'll be good to sort of run through some of the items. And I have some footage for a ride along bins haul. So we've got the old GoPro on, rummaging through the bins. So I'll try and put that together and maybe get it out Wednesday.
That'd be a
maybe
good one.
2 this week. Who knows?
Bowling.
Nice.
Hollywood, I see you're busy this afternoon editing.
I was fucking around with my computer for at least about 8 hours because it was screwing around on me and saying there was no room on there. There was fucking there was only 2 gigabytes left on there of room, and I was just trying to figure out what the hell was wrong with this computer. So I finally got it sorted. So no videos this week because I was fucking around too much with that and getting that all sorted. Still cleaning up in here as well and playing some video games. But I think this week we'll do the Punt Club, the Footy Punt Club on Robbie Hollywood Extra. So we'll take it away. We'll take it away from the thrifting channel. So we can keep that all just thrifting, and all the muck around and extra stuff that we do, we'll chuck over on that channel. So we'll do it on that channel. So if you haven't got that channel, get over there so you can watch the live with us on Wednesday night, because that's just going to be all random shit on that channel. But apart from that, I've got a film, only because you guys just reminded me it's the end of the month. So during the week, I'll figure out and what's sold and add it all up and show you everything. That'll probably be next week.
What about you, Jada?
Look, I've got that much shit footage ready to go. It's just a matter of editing it and getting the time to do that recently. As I'm trying to sort of build the business, it's just been a nightmare. I had plans last week and I never got anything uploaded. So, yeah, hopefully I will get a video or maybe 2. I've got another mystery pop vinyl unboxing coming. I've got 3 boxes coming this time. And I'm just going to rip into them. That's just more of a fun thing, but I'll explain more about that in the video. So that might be later in the week if it turns up. Post is very slow here in Victoria at the minute, so that'll be a nice, quick, easy one that I don't really have to edit. So I'll get that up. And I've had a lot of people asking me through the week about a lot of the arbitrage stuff I do with toys and that. So I'm actually going to dig a bit deeper into that, and maybe this week, end of this week or next week, I'm going to actually start showing how I do that, how I do my research, and I'm going to show some of the markets I touch. I won't give all my secrets away, and I won't give away some of the markets, but I'll show you how to find them, and if you listen in closely, you'll be able to find them yourself. So I'm going to aim to do that by the end of the week. So that is my plan, and I'm getting closer. I'm about 430 something subs. So once I get to 500, have a big party. I'm going to get you guys and your lovely partners on here if they want to, and whoever else wants to join in, and we'll get on the frothies. And look, we'll do a bit of a giveaway or something, won't we? So we'll have a bit of fun with it. I'm still in lockdown, so I've got to have a virtual piss up. I've got to have a bar to sit at, and I've got to have a drink and talk some shit. So I'm going to do that once we go over 500. So it'll be party time.
Well deserved 500 when you get there as well.
That'll be good.
It's going to be fun. We're well over the time now. So thanks everyone for watching. Next week, I've lost track of rotations. Where are we at next
I don't
week?
even fucking know anymore.
If you want me, I'll have you guys. Let's do it. It's my channel.
Next week, look, Mum, I'm hustling. If you haven't sub to them, sub to everyone else. And we'll be there next Sunday at 8 o'clock. Thanks, legends. See you next week.
Peace.